Welcome back. And as we foretold last time, additional posts continue to intrigue viewers all across the US and really around the world. So, one of the things that came out, it appears that Melania is now getting in the act. And she posted a very interesting short video that many people have speculation revolving around. Let's take a look. Very, very interesting. We can't quite make out the sound behind it. It sounds as if there might be a word or two back there. The title of the meme, if you will refer to it as a meme, is "Into the Future," and we'll show you the post from directly from Melania in just a moment. Let's take one more look at it. Very intriguing. So, as we usually have to ask, what does it mean? Well, we don't know, but it has caused other folks to post some things that relate to speculation going back several years regarding Trump, his family, and time, the notion of time. So, let's do a quick reminder. This gentleman is Ingersoll Lockwood, and Ingersoll Lockwood lived around the turn of the century back in the late 1800s, early 1900s, and published a series of books, some of which were children's books, and revolved several of which revolved around a character called Baron Trump. And this happens to be the cover of one of the original Baron Trump's marvelous underground journeys. And within these stories, there's a number of things spoken of. One is the journeys and the adventures of this one Baron Trump. Baron lived in New York City, which was interesting. He had apparently a person that accompanied him on some of these trips. That person's name was Don, Don. And the place that they lived was sometimes referred to as Trump Castle and was on Fifth Avenue in New York City. Keep in mind, this book and its partner books were written around the turn of the century. Specifically, this was written in 1893. So let's take a look at where Trump Tower is in New York City. And we'll bring this up. And if you notice, Trump Tower is directly off of Fifth Avenue. Fifth Avenue is mentioned in Baron Trump's journey books. Isn't that interesting? How do you explain this? Well, we don't at the moment. There is also an interesting feature regarding this gentleman again, Ingersoll Lockwood. Keep in mind, he was alive. He was an attorney back in the attorney and writer back at the turn of the century. It seems that apparently an Ingersoll Lockwood organization still exists and is located in Washington, D.C. Where are they located? Well, Ingersoll Lockwood, 1717 Pennsylvania Avenue Northwest, Suite 1025, Washington, D.C. Well, we took a look using Google to see what was there, and we find this. Here's a picture of the building. Here's a picture of the just past the entryway, 1717 Pennsylvania. And where is this? Well, notably, it's just up the street from the White House. Why? Again, we can't tell you as we sit here. So, how does all this fit together? We don't know, but we will continue to look at these very interesting posts coming from Melania and, of course, Trump. If you'll look at our last episode, we featured some of the Trump videos that came out on Friday, and we will continue to report these interesting releases as they come from Trump, his confidants, and others. Thanks for being here.